In the sun-drenched streets of Swedru, a bustling town in Ghana's central region, Frederick Kumi, better known to his 100,000-plus Instagram and TikTok followers as Abu Trica, lived like a king. At just 31 years old, he was the epitome of the hustle culture dream, a self-proclaimed entrepreneur who showered cash at street parties, cruised in a gleaming Lamborghini Urus, purchased in 2024 for nearly $600,000, and flaunted opulent mansions, designer suits, and stacks of CDs that could choke a goat. Videos of him spraying money at public events went viral, earning him the nickname Money Man among Ghanaian youth. His bio read like a success manifesto: businessman, influencer, living large. But beneath the filters and flexes, a darker truth simmered. Whispers in comment sections questioned his wealth. Where's the money coming from? No real business in sight. On December 11, 2025, the facade shattered. Ghanaian police, flanked by international agents, stormed his Swedru home in a pre-dawn raid. Handcuffed and disheveled, Abu Trica, real name Frederick Kumi, aliases Emmanuel Kojo Ba Obeng, faced the flashing lights not as a celebrity, but as the alleged mastermind of a ruthless romance scam syndicate. U.S. prosecutors accused him of orchestrating a web of deception that drained over $8 million from vulnerable elderly Americans, using cutting-edge AI to weave digital fantasies of love and betrayal. If convicted, he faces up to 20 years in a federal prison. This is the story of how a social media star became a symbol of the global romance scam epidemic, a tale of greed, technology, and shattered trust. The rise of the money man. Frederick Kumi was born in 1994 in Swedru, a modest coastal town known more for its markets than millionaires. Little is publicly known about his early life. No rags-to-riches origin story, no formal education highlighted in his posts. By his mid-20s, he had pivoted to social media, building a brand around unapologetic extravagance. Under the handle @Abu Trica, he posted reels of himself in luxury cars, surrounded by entourages, and tossing cash like confetti at funerals and festivals, a Ghanaian tradition twisted into spectacle. "Yeche sika, yeche sika," he'd caption, quoting local slang to normalize his opulence. His content resonated with a generation grappling with economic hardship in Ghana, where youth unemployment hovers around 13%. Abu Trica positioned himself as proof that the grind pays off. Endorsements from local brands, vague business deals, and cryptic nods to international investments. In 2024, he escalated the showmanship with the Lamborghini reveal, a video that racked up millions of views. But cracks appeared early. Ghanaian netizens, sharp-eyed and skeptical, flooded his comments. Source of income? Yahoo boy? A slur for scammers. He deflected with humor or silence, but rumors swirled. He was on the FBI's radar, linked to Sakawa internet fraud rings plaguing West Africa. Unbeknownst to his fans, Kumi's empire wasn't built on legitimate ventures. Court documents later revealed he was the linchpin in a transnational criminal network, blending charisma with cybercrime. His lavish displays, not motivation, but camouflage, proof of concept for the very scams he allegedly ran, the digital web of deceit. It began in 2023, prosecutors say, as part of a sprawling operation targeting lonely hearts across the U.S. Romance scams, long a staple of West African fraud, Yahoo, evolved with AI. Kumi's syndicate weaponized tools like deepfake generators and chatbots to scale their predation, managing dozens of relationships simultaneously without human fatigue. The playbook was chillingly efficient. 1. The hook. Fake profiles. Handsome, affluent personas, doctors, military officers, widowers, appeared on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and dating apps like Plenty of Fish, Match.com. AI crafted hyper-realistic photos, bios, and opening lines tailored to victims' profiles. "Hi, beautiful, your smile lit up my feed," One scripted message read, pulled from seized syndicate templates. 2. The bond. Once engaged, scammers flooded victims with affection, daily calls using VoIP to mask locations, love poems via email, even AI-voiced video calls mimicking deep emotion. Conversations escalated from flirtation to faux intimacy, shared memories, promises of marriage, photos of non-existent homes. This phase could last months, eroding defenses. They made me feel seen for the first time in years, one anonymous Ohio victim later told investigators, her voice breaking in a recorded interview. These weren't isolated tragedies. Across the U.S., victims reported similar tales: fabricated crises, escalating demands, and ghosts vanishing post-transfer. The emotional toll was devastating. Suicides linked to scam losses rose 20% in affected demographics. Families described loved ones as shells. Trust in humanity eroded. They didn't just take money, they stole hope, said U.S. Attorney Megan Patterson, echoing the Elder Justice Initiative. The net closes, investigation and raid. Suspicion ignited in early 2024 when Ohio victims reported patterns: identical phrasing, IP traces to Ghana, and luxury flaunts matching scammers' success posts. The Cleveland FBI's Elder Justice Task Force launched Operation Heartbreak, a multi-agency probe involving the U.S. Department of Justice, Homeland Security Investigations, DEA, and Interpol. In Ghana, collaborators included the Economic and Organized Crime Office, ECO, Ghana Police Service, Narcotics Control Commission, NACOC, and Cybersecurity Authority, plus the FBI's Accra attaché. Digital forensics cracked the case. Seized servers revealed AI scripts generating 1,000+ messages daily linked to Kumi's devices via encrypted apps like Telegram. Financial trails from Zelle transfers to Ghanaian mobile money tied him to $2 million in personal gains. Lifestyle audits flagged his assets: the Lamborghini, a $300,000 mansion, unexplained offshore accounts. By mid-2025, he was indicted by a secret federal grand jury on 2 counts: conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. The raid unfolded at 5 a.m. on December 11th. NACOC officers, tipped by U.S. intel, breached Kumi's gated compound. Inside, laptops humming with open chat windows, stacks of passports, real and forged, and associates scrambling. A viral video captured the interrogation. Deputy Commissioner Alexander Toom Barima, stern and unyielding, demands, "What work do you do?" Kumi, sweat beading, fumbles. "The jobs I do are a lot. I need my lawyer." He invokes rights repeatedly, but Barima presses, "I don't care what you told someone else. Say it." Visibly shaken, Kumi deflects, his entourage pleading. The clip, leaked online, humanized the suspect. Gone was the swagger, replaced by a cornered man. Reckoning and ripples. Kumi awaits extradition in Ghanaian custody, the U.S. pushing for transfer to Cleveland by early 2026. Charges carry a $8 million forfeiture order. If convicted, he'll serve under the Elder Abuse Prevention Act, with no plea deal signaled yet. His silence persists. No public statement, though allies decry the raid as overreach. On X, formerly Twitter, reactions cascade. Ghanaians meme his downfall. Abu Trica ato pressure ama aban. He's under pressure like never before. While others lament lost inspo. Prophet Kofi Oduro blasted authorities for swift action against scammers, but inaction on political corruption. Even his wife was reportedly detained for questioning, fueling speculation of deeper ties. This isn't isolated. Kumi joins a grim roster. Ghana's Dada Joe Remix extradited in July 2025 for $1.5 million in scams. Nigeria's Oluwaseun Adekoya sentenced to 20 years for $2 million fraud. West African Yahoo rings evolve with AI, but crackdowns intensify. U.S.-Africa pacts yielding 50+ arrests in 2025. For victims, restitution is elusive. Therapy and support groups offer solace. Echoes of empty promises. Abu Trica's story warns of the digital age's underbelly, where likes mask lies and love is a ledger. As his Lamborghini gathers dust and followers unfollow, one question lingers: how many more money men lurk in the algorithm? In Swedru, the streets hum on, but trust, once scammed, is the hardest fortune to reclaim. For the elderly Americans who poured hearts into hollow screens, justice may come, but the scars, those endure.